Welcome to Flips Head Magazine. I'm Brooke Pierce, your host, and today we're sitting down with our guest, the God Body team. Introduce yourself to the world.
All day. I'm Chef P, of course. I'm the nutrition part of God Body. This right here. My partner right here.
I'm Taz. I am the fitness side of the God Body program.
All right.
God Body.
Thank y'all for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so before we start talking about God Body, we're going to get to know y'all a little better, okay? All right, so what high school did you all go to?
I went to Fraser, Carver, Mitchell, Tresvant. Just name a few.
So which high school did you graduate from?
Fraser.
Okay, and did you go to school afterwards?
Yes, actually I went to the Army first, and then I went to ITT Tech, but I ended up having to leave Memphis, so I didn't go back to ITT Tech. And after the military, it was on something much different.
Okay, all right. So at what point did you start cooking?
Ooh. I decided to start cooking one day. I was sitting on the couch, talking to myself, saying, God, what I need to do now? I was at a point in my life where, I had to figure something out. I had just lost a company due to an incident. And this happened about 5 years ago. I was sitting on the couch. I said, all right, Lord, what I need to do now? I told you I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop doing that. And a Cold Culinary commercial came on. So at that time, I'm sitting there like, well, you want me to cook? But it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. The only guy supposed to be on TV is the guy trying to sell prayer handkerchief. So obviously, he wanted me to cook. So I went to the Cold Culinary, went and got my degree, and started cooking. But it was kind of hard because, like I said, I had a situation. And a lot of people didn't know the whole time I was in school, I was on probation too, from a prior incident. So, and a lot of people weren't trying to give me a job, which I didn't have much job experience. I've been running my own company since I was 21, 22 years old. So I was never really an employee, just an employer. So I went to go try to get one job at the butcher shop, and the guy was like, man, what's going on with this on your record? And I said, well, that happened because I had a company. And he was like, well, okay, well, we'll call you. So after that, I made it up in my mind. I said, well, everybody gonna say that. So I formed Chef P, the right taste. Okay. Did my own thing.
So what year did you start Chef P?
I graduated actually 3 years ago from the Cold Culinary. Yeah, well, I got my associate's degree in restaurant management and culinary arts. So, yeah, it was about 3 years ago. I've been cooking now for 3 years.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to East High School and I graduated from Westwood High School. So I'm a product of East and West.
So did you go to school after you graduated high school?
I went to the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, with a major in telecommunications. And after that, I did not want to do anything with that degree for whatever reason, and fell in love with fitness through an incident myself.
Okay. All right. So, when did God Body come around?
Ooh, once again, all God.
Yes.
Once again,
yes.
I was sitting around. First of all, I was to a point where I looked at myself in the mirror, wasn't liking what I was seeing. I had already started trying to work out, but I always quit. Get tired of it, like, man, I ain't finna keep on doing this. But I kept telling myself, man, everybody cooking. Everybody calling themselves a chef these days. What can I do to be different? And I started seeing a lot of people start doing a lot of stuff with fitness. So in my mind, I'm thinking I need to link up with a trainer. I'm a chef, people need food and they need training too. But I'm like, man, it's Memphis, people don't want to work right. It's hard to link up with somebody that's trying to be on the same page as you. Everybody want to be themselves, everybody want to be the man, everybody want to be this. But I'm just trying to, start a business. But like I said, all God, this guy here, I can't remember exactly how he came across my page, but he started following me on Instagram. And I followed him back, and I think I instantly messaged him, you a trainer in Memphis?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. He asked me, man, you a chef? I said, all day. He said, we need to link up.
Yeah.
And everything else was history. We linked up. I told him what I wanted to do as far as body. I still wasn't eating right. and I was 256 pounds. This was 9 months ago. You know, so we started God Body 9 months ago. And I was 256 pounds, and today I'm 214 pounds, but I'm like lean.
Yeah. Congratulations.
All day, you know, so God Body is actually, it's not a diet, you know, it's a lifestyle change. Before we started God Body, I used to drink, I used to smoke. I mean, I'm a chef, I'm always cooking, so I'm always drinking. If I'm cooking, I'm drinking. Yeah, but you know, I don't drink anymore now. I haven't had anything to drink in a couple of months now. If I do, it's like on a special occasion or something. But as far as drinking, now I'm just, so. But like I said, it was all God that brought us together. And I feel like I've been knowing him my whole life. It's just been 9 months.
Alright, that's what's up. And what made you think to reach out to him?
It's a crazy thing. Like I said, the exact same, just piggybacking off his story. Literally, at that time, I had just gotten back from Atlanta doing some of my Iron Sharpens Irons tour, where I go to different cities, different states, link up with different trainers outside of Memphis, see what they're doing, what they have going on, and linked up with a few trainers. And the main thing that they were saying is they were working with each other. They were working with, like, you know, your clients, they have to eat right. You can't depend on them to eat right. So link up with a chef. You need a chef. Same thing he said, like, that's Memphis. Like, we don't really work together. So I don't know how they, like, well, if y'all don't work together, y'all won't win. Like, everything that we do in Atlanta is based off of how can I help you, how can you help me, we help each other together. And so when I got back in town, originally I reached out to another chef, and she was like, I don't do meal preps. And I was like, well, okay. And at this time, the crazy thing is, my wife was literally having our second child while I'm on Instagram, like, like some push, you gotta keep breathing. But I'm on Instagram and I'm like, I need a chef. And she's like, well, you know, holla at Chef Pete. I'm like, I don't know Chef Pete. Like, I know you. She's like, well, I don't do meal preps. Find somebody. So all I did was hit follow on Instagram. And he followed me back, sent me the DM, you a trainer? I'm like, yeah, you a chef? He was like, all day. I'm like, well, I need a chef. He's like, I need a trainer. I'm like, let's work together. So we started working out, and his progress was amazing. Like, he was getting on the scale, and I'm like, no, don't get on the scale, that'll drive you crazy. Yo, man, I lost 5 pounds this week, like in 5 days. I'm like, okay, did it again another week. Hey, man, I just lost another 5 pounds. Like, that's 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm like, what you doing with that? I'm just eating. Like, I'm eating right. I'm doing this in the workouts. I'm like, okay, all right, we might be on to something. And we ended up doing this workout that I have called God Body. And it's everything you do is pretty much to the number 7. It's intense workout. You really have to push. And you know, while we were doing it, I kept saying, come on, man, God Body. He's like, I like that. He's like, man, let's. And from there, we birthed God Body. It just came together just like that. And we've been.
I said, man, you ready to make our first $1 million? At first he was looking like, yeah. But in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm telling you, we could do it. You know, because all I know is business. That's my mentality. That's my mind. So I'm like, hey, man, God Body. I said, man, you know how many people need this?
Yeah.
I said, you saying that's good that by me losing that weight like that? I said, I'm not doing nothing. You training me, and I'm feeding myself.
Right.
You know, I said, I cut out a lot of fats. I stopped eating fast food. I stopped eating fried food, bread, everything, straight meal prep. But the way I was meal prepping, he was trying to actually tell me, like, listen, man, it's better if you do it like this. And I'm like, nah, I'm not like all my food cooked fresh. So, you know, but once the clientele started rolling in, I was like, ooh. He said, man, then he started seeing me. He said, man, I was trying to tell you. I said, well, yeah, I had to learn on my own, but you was right, because, boy, saved a lot of time.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of people started seeing progress, and plus me too. I was more like, and that was my motivation to keep going too. I was like, man, listen, I see different people on TV all the time saying, hey, this worked for me. I don't know you. I don't know how you look before that happened to you. Maybe you've been photoshopped and you went and had surgery and started saying, you know, you did this. So I said, people actually know me. They know how I look. And a lot of people didn't even believe me. They didn't even know I was that big. First of all, man, I don't remember seeing you that big. I was like, this good. I was doing my job then. But I said, man, how I look now is how everybody thought I looked. You know, so, and I kept asking him, like, man, this good? He's like, man, yeah, this good. I said, man, you know what? All day. And everything else was history. So I got my brother to do the logo. and everything, and that's how we came up with the fitness and the nutrition. You know, the guy holding the spoon and the fork. So, you know, he the fitness and I'm the nutrition, and it's like the perfect combination, especially if you're trying to move the chains, as we say.
Okay, so kind of explain to people what meal prep is.
Meal prepping is it's either a diet or a lifestyle change. You can switch it up for either one. Now, if you specifically want to change the way you live and eat every day, it's a lifestyle change. Or if you just want to start eating healthy for a minute just to fit in a little dress or something, okay, you can put yourself on a strict diet. But with eating clean, that's meal prepping, eating clean. Now, the body eats fat. So if you feeding your body clean food, it's gonna start eating the fat that you already have. So you're gonna lose the weight is gonna fall off. So even with limited exercise, but exercise is key too, because you don't wanna lose a lot of weight and now you flap and you look worse than you did before you started. Right. So you done lost the weight, but you got these soggy arms, you know, you don't want that. You wanna be snatched. Therefore, snatch God. You know, that's when you come in, that's the fitness. But as far as meal prepping, it's all about eating clean. What you eat when you eat. A lot of people say, well, I don't eat that much. But that's why you're not losing weight. Right. Your body says, you ain't gonna feed me later on, so I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna set it up under your arms. I'm gonna put it in your back. Right. So, you know, you get your back fat, you get your floppy arms and everything. But if you're feeding yourself, you're feeding your fuel, you know, feeding the fuel to your motor, that's the body. You wake up in the morning, you eat, your body saying, oh, we got some food. Hey, wake up. Yep. Come on, start getting rid of that fat over there. And you snack like, oh, we got some more. Come on, overtime. Y'all wake up now. You know, it's waking up different parts of the body that otherwise wouldn't have been woke because your poor meal, you know. Or if you eat some fast food, like, oh yeah, well, go on, grab that, set it over here, we tired. Now, you know, you lazy now. You ate that and you're lazy. So eating clean, meal prepping, you have energy now. You ate breakfast, you ate snacks that get your day going. So now you don't have the soggy lunchtime. Now you're like, you know, you eat your lunch and bam, you back at it. You're like, okay, you feel good because your body not getting a lot of fat, so everything is still woke on the inside of you. It's like, hey, we working. We not sitting around lunching because we know we're not gonna get no food. Later on, we getting something else. So hey, we need to make more room. That's what meal prep is.
Okay, that made a lot of sense.
What he said.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Break that fast.
Definitely.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the workout. Like, what do you recommend to people as far as a daily workout routine?
Daily workout routine for me is just anything from calisthenics to strength training, just staying in motion, really anything, because I always use a quote, it's levels to this fit. What me or Chef P may necessarily need to keep our bodies going may not be the same for somebody starting out. So it's just kind of setting a goal, knowing what your body can handle, but at the same time pushing yourself. But I mean, basics would be anything from jumping jacks, sprints, running in place, push-ups, calisthenics, and if you're going to progress into strength training, of course, weightlifting, which a lot of people kind of run from and they stick to more cardio. You know, I know a lot of clients that come in, well, I walk every day on the treadmill. That's cool for cardio. That's why it's called cardio. Your heart rate, respiratory system, things of that nature. But to actually burn fat, boost your metabolism, you have to incorporate strength training. The more muscle that you have, the less fat that you can possibly have. And you know, if you're incorporating strength training and tying it in with cardio, and of course, great nutrition and meal prepping and meal plans, snatch.
Get you a guy body.
All day. Get you one of them. You just walk up, you know, lay it outside. Say, hey, can you do that one more time? Yes, ma'am. We're gonna call you. If you want your boyfriend to look like this, you know, you can get him on this meal plan and this workout.
We help everybody.
All day.
So it's just a tool, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We do have a silent partner coming in, and which will be announced shortly once we get everything going. Yeah, so you know, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are y'all located?
Right now, we've also teamed up to utilize a facility at Iota Fitness, 1665 Shelby Oaks Drive, Suite 101.
Okay. So kind of explain the atmosphere of y'all's gym.
The atmosphere is lit. Lit. Every day we lit. Light bulb crew, God Body Show. High energy. It's intense, but at the same time, like I said, there's levels to this fit. So we'll modify if necessary, but I always use, again, a quote, if it doesn't challenge you, it will not change you. So many people, the body is made to adapt. Like, that's how we've been able to survive as long as we have through, whatever ages and scenarios, natural disasters. Our bodies are made to adapt. So if you're constantly doing the same type of workouts all the time, your body's going to say, okay, how many times are we going to do this workout? It's not going to respond. So once you start pushing yourself beyond certain limits, you begin to see more progression because the body needs that. The body's saying, okay, challenge me, and I'll produce the results that you want. So it's always going to be a challenge. Never really expect the same thing. We're going to switch it up because the more confusion that your body has, the more your body, okay, I can't adapt. I have to work harder, I have to burn, and the results come like that. We're specialized in, move the chunks. All that. We specialize in rapid results, but at the same time, you're able to maintain those results. So it's not a yo-yo effect.
Okay, that's good to know. Because I know we have time for that.
No.
Okay, so next question is, I know y'all have only been up and going for 9 months, but what are your plans as far as giving back to the people that y'all have been profiting off of?
As far as giving back, it haven't been a lot of profit right now because we've been really trying to help people. That's the goal of God Body, to actually help people that need help. We have a lot of people that, that dealing with weight issues right now. And this could go even farther. You have illnesses. A lot of people have, high blood pressure, hypertension, too much salt in your food. We add life to people. You see what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying that God is gonna let you live tomorrow. But guess what? You're going to be eating good, you're going to be feeling good, so that might add another day to your life. You see what I'm saying? So as far as giving back, that's what we're trying to give back. We're trying to actually make a difference in people's lives.
And tying in with that, some of the things that we have done and I've done through contributions from my personal training, back to school supply drives. I participated in a lot of those. About to do some, free boot camps, free workouts, demo classes, just to get the people moving, everybody going. It's something that we've done. You can necessarily say it, but a lot of times I've had clients come up and work out, and he'll cook while they're there, like free meal. So it's like you don't know someone's situation. They may not, hey, I can afford this workout, but I might not be able to eat today. He just came through. So just blessing people any way that we can. I've teamed up with the Heal the Hood Foundation, also with Peppermouth of the South for the Safer Summer Stop the Violence Block Party series. So a lot of stuff that we actually have in the works. And
We're really trying to help a lot of people. There's a lot of people that need these programs. And as far as the kids out there, we're gonna have something for them. As far as a lot of people don't have babysitters. Okay, well, you can bring your kid here once we get our God Body facility up and going. You're going to be able to bring your kid there. They're going to have help with homework. They're going to have a learning station for them. They're not just going to be somewhere to play all day, because their minds need to be, stimulated as well. And as far as nutritious, kids needs to eat healthy just like you, so they can grow up and already be where you're trying to be, and eating clean, you think clearer. So my kids eat God Body baby food. So that's a new item that we're gonna have available soon. So it's all about, with me, it's all about helping people. Because I helped myself. I was feeling bad. Waking up every day, hardly little to no energy. I'm finna go in here and cook. Okay, I done went to school, but I need to do something different. I want to do something better. Everybody's doing this. I always want to do something different. And like I said, God pushing me and pushing me towards this. So obviously, 3 years ago, I couldn't have woke up and said, hey, I'm gonna be cooking. What I was doing ain't had nothing to do with cooking.
Okay.
So I'm trying to let God guide me to see what He wants me to get back to the people. And obviously, it's health, because a lot of people have issues with it right now.
All right, that's good. That's great. That's some good news. We sure need in our community, especially those kids. I think they should come up with, this might be a good idea. We might just want to come up with like a kind of a cooking show kind of thing for kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But we got the God Body show, so we got a lot.
It's all tied in together.
Yeah, so everything tied in together. Like I said, we just been really humble with it. It's been rough on us. limited resources. You know, a lot of people been trying to step in, you know, and try to take over, but like, no, it's not gonna work like that. You know, I mean, if you want to step in and help, okay, we can put you in a position, you know, where your position is.
Right.
You know, but as far as taking over something, it just ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah, especially not. No sir. You know, so like I said, it's all God gonna put us exactly where we need to be when we need to be there.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up with y'all giving some words of encouragement
Right.
to people who are following our footsteps.
Okay. I'll go first. All I can tell you right now is every day. If you got new life in your body every day, that's another day for you to get something right. Do something different. You keep doing the same thing and the same thing keep happening, you're not expecting change. You really setting yourself up for a failure. So if you want something different or you want a change in your life, you have to do something different. Like I said, I'm Chef P now. I used to be Rod P, and that's a whole nother story. You know, but I wanted to do something different because I wanted to change myself. I wanted to change the circle I was around, and I wanted to change the atmosphere. You know, and God gave me a chance to be able to change that because I could have been in prison right now, you know, serving a long prison sentence. But obviously he needed me and wanted me to be and do something else. So if you get another day on this earth, you know, do something different, it might change your life.
Okay, good work.
It's hard to follow. What is it? I mean, find your motivation. Any client that I get, every new client, I always ask, what is your why? Why are you doing this? Is it just to lose weight? Is it just to look better in the dress? Is it because you got health issues? Your parents died of this and you want to break that cycle? Find your motivation, stick to it, push yourself, and by all means, don't give up. Anytime you think about quitting, remember why you started, because quitting doesn't get you anywhere. It just puts you stay in the same position. So it might be hard. It's supposed to be. You know, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So just always progress.
All day.
Alright, that was it. Thank y'all very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, this is Bliss Hair Magazine. We here with God Body. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah.
I be the realest in the city. Scratch that. I'm the realest that ever did it. I'm going hard in the paint just like acrylic. Higher the tiger, work my magic up in Memphis. Trying to be a legend like Penny.